Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Roup Reviews. I'm back with another Roup review, and today I'm going to be going over Holmes and Watson. So, yeah. To start off this review, I'm just going to say it, this movie was not good. I did not like this movie in any way, shape, or form, although I did laugh a lot during the movie. It had bland parts, it had no soundtrack, and it did not follow any of the actual adventures of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. I was thinking of going to see Vice instead of this movie, but then I was like, it's Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, I gotta see the movie. And it turned out to be terrible. I would have probably rather seen Vice because of all the nominations that movie got for the Golden Globes. But I felt like it was worth it though, knowing how bad this movie really was, knowing that you can't judge a movie by the actors or who plays in it, because this movie was absolutely terrible. And I'm going to be counting down the things that were absolutely trash about this movie. To be honest with you, I was laughing during the movie, and I thought it was a pretty funny movie, but as I looked into the sort of things in the movie, it just seemed horrible. It just seemed horrible. First off, in the first scene, they had a soundtrack. Don't get fooled by it. I heard a pretty good sound, and that was probably the only sound I heard in the movie from the soundtrack. It had no good thing or nothing to bring up your spirits like normal movies do, and the soundtrack was just terrible. I'm just going to leave it at that. Second off, I could tell why 25% of people like this movie. It did not fall. Now I got a cough. Now. Anyway, it did not follow any of the adventures from Sherlock Holmes, and throughout the movie, I was just wondering what was going on. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Sherlock Holmes. I really don't follow them. But I looked into this after I saw this movie, and Sherlock Holmes is pretty interesting. He has some pretty good adventures. I could not find the story of Holmes and Watson, the movie, anywhere in the actual Sherlock Holmes TV series or movies with Robert Downey Jr. We're almost there, guys, almost to the end. But the last thing that I really hated about this movie is, I just had it in my mind. Oh, the jokes. They were very bland. As I said, I was laughing. The first few minutes of the movie, I was cracking up, and I thought it was super funny, but then that's when it sort of just got bland. The jokes got cheesy, and I thought that it wasn't really fit for this movie. How they were like discriminating against girl doctors. It's like, just, I don't know. I encourage you guys to go watch the trailer for yourself and see what I mean, because there's some pretty bad jokes in the trailer too. I know I said that would be the last thing that I would be covering, but I just thought of something super terrible. They had a song in the movie, like you would in a Disney movie, like full on princess on magic carpet song. He's just walking around town singing a song like it's normal. It wasn't funny at all. It just seemed stupid. Like, okay, if you guys aren't believing me, he literally walked around town singing a song that you would sing in a Disney movie. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably do know what I'm talking about. Disney movies have these wild songs that hit you, but this song did not hit me. He like sang a song in the middle of the street. I would give this movie a 0 out of 10, but I definitely thought it was pretty funny, and it had its moments, and I'm going to be covering this one thing that I liked about this movie, because I usually try to find the good in things. The trailer was actually good. It made me want to see the movie, and this is the kind of trailer that you're going to want to put in a movie. As you can see, I've been playing it a lot to advertise, but you should watch it with sound. It had the funniest parts in the movie in the trailer. So maybe go check out that trailer for yourself to see how good it is, and maybe you'll actually be tempted to watch the movie. I'm telling you, it is a funny movie. It's just not funny enough for being a Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly movie. If you get what I'm saying. Knowing Step Brothers and Talladega Nights, it's just not their kind of movie. So, not really much I can think of. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, not that much. I hated this movie. I do not recommend seeing this movie. Because of the trailer and because it was kind of funny, I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 10. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked the review, and goodbye.
Oh my God! Mother of shit!